Hi YouTube, Luminous Star here. Welcome to my channel, Luminous Star. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. And for current subscribers, thank you so much for your subscription. Today's video is going to be about my answering a question from a current subscriber. Okay, I think this is a juicy one. You know, you guys are sending me some juicy questions, honey, and I love it. And speaking of questions, going on to the comments, yeah, I love the comments that you all are sending me. Now, everyone doesn't quite agree with all of my views on this channel. That's fine. You know, I'm not looking for everyone to agree with me. So I still love the comments. Keep them coming. All right. Now, today's video again is about my answering a question that my subscriber Candace has forwarded to me. Okay, Candace, great question. All right, here we go. This is, I'm going to paraphrase it, narcissists and social media. Okay, so need I say more? Okay, so I'm going to be talking about that in this video, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys, of course, 3 points. And along with those points, I'm going to be sharing some examples. And I am going to go ahead and share with you guys some of the tools that I've actually used to help me out with, narcissists on social media. First point. Oh, at the end of the video, please hit the like and or subscription button and send me more comments and questions. Okay, guys, here we go. Point number 1. Seemingly, social media is narcissist's wet dream. I don't know what it is, but they tend to really, and I mean really love, as if a narcissist can love, right? But they seem to really love social media, okay? Because it's like a wet dream to them. It just seems that way to me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, it just seems like it's like a wet dream to a narcissist. Social media is. Now, I have been engaged in several conversations about this. That's why I said that, yes, this question is a juicy one, because I've actually been engaged in conversations again about this one. And this seems to be one that a lot of people are dealing with. So I love that you guys are sending me a lot of great questions that are very relevant. Keep it coming. So social media seems to be a narcissist's wet dream. So the cyberbullying is something that I think most are concerned with, because unfortunately, some have fallen victim to cyberbullying. Okay, this is very sad, very tragic. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the cyberbullying, but what I will say is that if you would please go ahead and become familiar with the laws about cyberbullying, about social media, period. Become very familiar with the laws about, and this is going to go right into my second point, but let me just deal with the first point first, okay? And it is social media. Become very familiar with the laws about that, cyberbullying in particular, because there are laws that exist, okay, that can offer you some protection, offer me some protection, and offer you some protection. So I want to suggest to research that and become very familiar with those laws concerning social media, in particular cyberbullying, because this is very real. Okay, all right, example to the first point. Let's just say you get an email from a narcissist. You've gone no contact, okay, but all of a sudden you get an email. Or let's just say it's Facebook. I think that's a better one. Facebook, you receive unwanted messages. Ugh, yuck, right? Nasty. Ooh, can't stand it. All right, so again, what you can do is become very familiar with what you can and cannot do on Facebook, right? So let's just say you get that nasty email from the narcissist on Facebook, or you get that message, okay? And it's unwanted. You've gone no contact. This is what you can do. This is one of the things that I would suggest you do. You don't have to, just a suggestion, right? You can, of course, unfriend them. Duh, okay, that's obvious, right? I'm just kidding with you guys, but really, you can unfriend. But you can go further than that. You can block them. You can not only, in other words, don't just unfriend the narcissist, block them too. You can do both. And there's a way to do that. I suggest you look that up, Google that, because it's there. It'll tell you step by step how to do that. So let's just say you get those unwanted mail, emails, messages on Facebook from the narcissist, and you know it's them, right? They may even try to switch up their name, but you know it's them. For instance, you may get that picture that has a Asian language on it, and it doesn't have a picture. More than likely, that's the narcissist. Okay, so you don't have to respond to the friend. Say you get a friend request. I'm going to go into that too. You get a friend request and you just know it's the narcissist. First of all, you don't have to respond and friend them. Let's just say you're already friends. Like I suggested, unfriend, but don't stop there. Block them as well. Blocking them and unfriending them will ensure that everything you put out on your Facebook page and it goes on the feed to all your other friends, the narcissist will never get it. They will never see it. Why? Because not only did you unfriend them, but you blocked them too. That means all the content that you put out on Facebook will never be seen by the narcissist. Never. No chance. No chance of that happening. But I want to go ahead and say, get very familiar with what you can and what you cannot do on social media. Okay? Point number 2. I hope that's helpful. Point number 2. Try not to react so much. Do more responding if you choose to respond. Reason why I say try not to react so much on the social media, like if you get these unwanted, friend requests, you get these unwanted messages from the narcissist, right? Don't become so emotional about it. Try not to view yourself as a victim. You're not helpless. The narcissist wants you to think so. Don't do that. Don't fall for that trap. You are not helpless, okay? You maintain your personal power. First of all, learning what you can and cannot do on social media, right? You maintain your personal power. You're not helpless. You're not a victim, okay? Because you are becoming more knowledgeable about what you can and cannot do on social media. You're not becoming all emotional. You're not thinking that you're this small person who's just bombarded by the narcissist. No, the narcissist wants to put that in your head so you will feel that way. Therefore, you will become more emotional. Every time you get something, you go off, you cuss, whatever, right? Don't do that. The narcissist wants you to do that because this ensures them to continue to get supply from you. Okay? So do more responding than reacting, right? The narcissist wants you to react because they can also, picture in their mind you getting that message, and they can also see that you're going off, and they're loving it because they get supply from you. As long as the narcissists think they are affecting you, they're happy because they get that supply. The control is only in the mind of the narcissist. It's not reality. Remember that. The control is only in the mind of the narcissist. The control of you is only in their mind. It's twisted, but it's not the reality. You know why? Because you are maintaining your personal power. That's why it's not the reality. Don't worry about what they may think. Don't worry about what the narcissist may think about them doing something to you. Don't worry about that. You can't control that. Cannot control what the narcissist chooses to do on social media. Unfortunately, that is not against the law. You can't control that. But what you can do is practice self-control, and you can become more knowledgeable about what to do and what not to do on social media, okay? Or what you can and cannot do. So don't be so emotional about it, okay? Just learn. It's going to take some practice. I know for me it did. Took some practice. Learn how to respond versus reacting. Don't let your emotions get all up in it, okay? I hope that helps. Point number 3, and the final point. Okay, again, I mentioned that you can't control what the narcissist chooses to do, right? But what you can do is learn more about social media. Meaning, okay, this is an example. The narcissist, right? They're always trying to get to you. through social media. You can't control what they choose to do, right? Think about it like this. All the tactics that they use to try to reach you on social media, well, maybe you should go ahead and learn how to legally see what they're up to, if you choose to. This is why I said, learn what you can and cannot do legally on social media. Because all the tactics that the narcissist is using to try to get supply from you via social media, just remember, they might slip up and, commit a crime. They might slip up. So if you choose to maintain your personal power, right? For instance, record every time. Start making, this might be too much for some of you guys, but I'm telling you, stay with me. Start recording whenever you receive something from the narcissist on social media. Record the date, if you can, the time that it came in, and keep note and record of the name. Okay? The date, the time, the name, and whatever other details that you think may be helpful. This maintains your personal power instead of you becoming all emotional. Right? The narcissist won't get any supply from you. All the tactics that they're using to reach you, simply what I'm saying is, you're not helpless. You have some tactics of your own. The difference is, yours all are going to be legal. The narcissists, see, they think that they can do things, they are above the law, so they may slip up and do something criminal, but you'll be right there to catch it. Okay? So that's my third and final point. I hope this was helpful. Okay? You guys come back and see me again. Until next time, take care of yourself. Remember, maintain your personal power.